Today, we are discussing a significant development in the education sector. More than 50 universities in the United States are facing investigations for alleged racial discrimination linked to diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. This initiative comes as part of President Donald Trump's broader campaign against what his administration describes as race-based policies that exclude white and Asian American students. The U.S. Department of Education announced these investigations on March 14, 2025, highlighting concerns over various programs that have come under scrutiny. A focus is primarily on universities' partnerships with the PhD Project, nonprofit organization aimed at helping students from underrepresented groups, especially Black, Latino, Native American students earn doctoral degrees in business. Officials assert that by limiting eligibility based on race, these institutions may be engaging in race exclusionary practices, which contradict the principles set forth in the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Education Secretary Linda McMahon stated unequivocally, students must be assessed according to merit and accomplishment, not prejudged by the color of their skin. Not yield on this commitment. This marks a substantial shift towards enforcing merit-based assessments across educational institutions. This topic is particularly relevant today because it raises fundamental questions about how diversity efforts are implemented within our educational system and whether they inadvertently result in reverse discrimination. The Education Department's approach could significantly reshape admissions policies and scholarship opportunities across numerous colleges and universities nationwide. According to sources like Colin Binkley from ABC News and Juliana Kim from NPR, this is not merely an isolated event, it's part of a larger trend following a Supreme Court decision from 2023 that restricted race-based considerations in college admissions at Harvard University and the University of North Carolina. Implications extend beyond just higher education admission. This directive could potentially affect other areas like hiring practices within educational institutions. It's noted by multiple reports, including those from Associated Press and NPR. Prestigious schools such as Yale, Duke, Cornell, major public universities like Ohio State are among those being investigated due to their affiliation with the PhD Project, or for offering what are described as impermissible race-based scholarships. Additional colleges face scrutiny for allegedly segregating students based on race. Back historically, initiatives similar to Trump's current agenda have emerged during periods when societal tensions around race relations were heightened. For example, back in the early 2000s, when affirmative action was frequently debated alongside its legal standing post, 2003 Supreme Court rulings. These discussions often centered on balancing equity with fairness, ensuring all students had equal opportunities without regard for their racial backgrounds. A bigger picture here involves grappling with how societies choose to address historical inequities, while ensuring fair treatment for all individuals moving forward. Nuances often overlooked include the potential backlash against perceived suppression of diversity initiatives versus legitimate complaints regarding exclusionary practices that undermine academic meritocracy. In conclusion, this investigation into over 50 universities highlights a contentious issue within American society: the balance between promoting diversity while ensuring equitable treatment for all individuals regardless of their background. These developments unfold amid ongoing lawsuits challenging these directives from teachers' unions claiming free speech violations among educators. Anticipate further debates about how best to navigate this complex landscape within our education system going forward. Underscores an evolving dialogue about fairness that will likely continue shaping policies long into the future.